Hello everybody and welcome back to Dawn of Man for our final episode. That's right, this is the end of times, but things are looking pretty up. I mean, as you can see, we're strolling into our rather imposing settlement over here. This is a nice place to live, make no doubts. Oh man, always through the rocks in these intros. Yeah, it's looking pretty good out here in Ogbug Town. I'm pretty happy with our progress, to be honest. So our fields have come in, we're getting pretty smart, we've got plenty of knowledge points backed up, 116 people currently living in our town, and we've kind of hit the pinnacle, as far as I'm aware, of what is available in the game. I mean, this is a good, 4 hours worth of playtime on this map. Definitely had its challenges, we had a few ups and downs, nearly starved to death. This is playing on the regular difficulties, you know, so I can see how this scales well. But today we're going to go into the Iron Age. We've been dabbling around here in the Bronze Age, mucking about. We could get horse riding and wet netting and things, but I kind of want to see what the Iron Age has to offer. And then I'm sort of tempted to go for hydropower, just because I want to see what the water mill looks like. But we could go reinforced fortifications, buff up those walls, maybe even baking, or deep mining, you know. Get us even more resources, even though we're only going to need iron from this point onwards, really. But yeah, I'm kind of interested in hydropower. I want to see what that's all about. So there we go. Iron Age is unlocked. That's pretty cool, huh? Iron smelting unlocked, which actually means we can swoop over here, zoomed in here on our pit furnaces, and go ahead and upgrade those into bloomeries. I'm just gonna do one for now because I don't know if you can still do bronze and copper in there. I would assume so. But I don't know. We'll have to have a look. Maybe it uses a very different process. Look at our piggies. It's kind of weird that this species doesn't domesticate. You know, like other wild boars kind of look the same. Don't know if I can find any. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. They also got a paint job when they joined up, and they lost their tusks too. Again, I don't think the domestication's quite that quick, but you know, definitely happened. Oh, we have a cow. She's got some milk. Cute. I wonder if the male cows have udders. Is that an oversight? They probably won't, right? Young female. Is that a bull? Yeah, it is a bull. He's an old boy, too. You gotta weaponize those things. If Kenshi has taught us anything, it's that bulls are weapons of mass destruction. Also, if it sounds like there is a small jet taking off right behind me, my air conditioning is on because it's about 37 degrees Celsius in here today. And my apologies for the audio quality, but you know, I'd rather hear a bit of a hum in the background than, you know, just constant sweat dripping onto my microphones. Anyway, we need to do some cool stuff. What are we doing? Oh yeah, let's have a look here at Korgor over here. He's an old man in our settlement. Ah, damn it, Korgor! He put away his sword and shield. I wanted to check that out. They look pretty cool. The bronze weapons are very shiny. What kind of knife have you got there, buddy? A flint knife. Well, you are old school, huh? I really want to show you guys the bronze weapons. They're super shiny in this. She's got a bronze knife, but that's not quite as impressive. Yeah, let's have a zoom in here on the spear. You can sort of see it in the field. Of course, the color's all wrong. Now, let's wait for it to exit. I really do like this feature. There you go. You can kind of get a hint there. They're very golden, very shiny. I really do like the way the bronze came across. That looks pretty damn lethal. Not gonna lie. Yeah, 10 out of 10 would not fight. What are you carrying there? You're carrying bronze. Oh, I like that it's not a perfect ingot. That's nice. I like that it's sort of like a lumpy bloom, the way it should be. Okay, pit furnace is getting built. Let's go ahead and speed things up here real quick. I just want to see, we're going to do things one by one, you know, see how it all works. Let's also go ahead and upgrade the blacksmith. Oh, that's quite a bit bigger. Wow, that's quite a bit bigger. Okay, mud and leather, making that work. I mean, would leather really be necessary? I don't know. I do like that they sort of take it apart and then put it back together again. It's a nice touch. Oh, storm's coming in. That doesn't really ever seem to be a problem. I've yet to be hit by lightning, so I guess it's okay. Might ruin our charcoal. Oh well. Oh wow, the bloomery is quite a serious construction piece here. Look at this. Ah, okay, this is looking pretty Bronze Aged, or I suppose Iron Age now, isn't it? Wow. Oh yeah, and we got some puffers there, some bellows to get that oxygen in there. Very nice. Okay. Okay, so you do not produce... You will not produce bronze. So it's a good thing we've kept this going. Because as much as we can make iron now, we are definitely going to be... I'm going to need to make another workshop then, because the blacksmith won't do what I want. We kind of want both going at the same time, in all honesty. I want a workshop... Not a workshop. We want the metalworking tool shop? Under metallurgy, that's the one, yeah? Metalsmith, copper and bronze tools, yeah. Anywhere nice to put that there? Okay, we'll put it there. Yeah, I do want to still be able to make those in the interim, because we are still mining that stuff up, so might as well. Now, what do we really need iron for? We need picks. We really need picks. So in the interim, all of our stuff's going to picks. Okay. Sickles, yeah, we're okay for a bit. Swords we could use. I'll throw swords on the list. Axes, we're okay. Knives, we're fine. Spears, we're golden. Mostly bone. We do need to keep that up, but yeah. Okay, so you will make all the other tools we need for now. For now, you just make picks and you make iron swords to ensure that we can continue to mine up and defend ourselves. So let's go ahead into metallurgy, get that iron mine slapped on there, and let's get another one built. There is another deposit out this way. Oh wait, hold on, weren't there a bunch of deposits super close by? Yes, there were. There's one right there. Okay, so we'll exploit those two for now. And flint, let's get the flint mine out as well. Under production, flint mine. Yeah. I want that stored up, please. Okay, cool. Cool, so there is still some copper left in here. Not much. I don't know where our tin mine is at present. I think it was quite far away, if I recall. Yeah. Oh, if it's nearby, I can't see it. That shouldn't be a problem soon. Yeah, here's our tin mines. Oh yeah, and we are actually extracting from these, so it's a good thing we got those donkey carts. Because damn. We need more people, man. This stuff isn't getting brought in. What's everybody doing? Idle. You really have nothing to do? You sure? Because there's this harvest. Are we out of storage space? No. No, we've got plenty. Absolute plenties. And all of that can take stuff. So people just aren't doing the jobs? Just not being assigned. And I guess I can't set priority. Oh, this is getting picked up, but I feel like the stuff out in the field here is going to decay before we get to it. Yeah, like the grain and things. Can't up the priority. Nah. Alright. Well, the man's getting the linen. One at a time. We got all these sleighs. Use them, people. Come on. Let's be smart about this. I think because they're spending all their time cooking. So we need to up the amount of flour we're producing. 50% of the population. Well, that should be up to 80, 60, but it's at 1. So let's go ahead and build that water mill then. I think I may have made the right choice here. Oh, it's quite a bit smaller than I was expecting. So let's slap it right there next to that bridge. We could put down a pair of them. This might be overkill, I don't know. Let's harness the power of the river, either way. What do you take? 2 stone, 4 logs, 2 straw. Oh, easy. Oh, wow. Okay, we got quite a bit of knowledge there. Enough to get another tab? No. I kind of do want to get stone carving so we can see what the statues look like. Oh, there it is. Horses or stone carving? Let's go for horses. Let's go for horses. Mostly because I want to... I'll build another animal shelter. Another stables, that's what they're called. Build another stables. Not there, not in the main thoroughfare. Let's build it on this side. Roundhouse, no. Stables. There we go. Yeah, we'll build another stables, and then I kind of just want to see... what it's like to have the horses. Let's go find some to tame. What are you, donkeys? We can capture some donkeys. Some baby donkeys. What have we got here? Deer, cows. Oh, I'll capture some cows. We'll bring them in for the slaughter. Horses. There we go. Oh no, those are donkeys. Are you sure those are not? That looks like a horse to me. There we go. Okay, cool. So we get some horses in that way. Any horses out here? Reindeer. Not that important. People. Goats. Don't need goats. No horses there. By the way, I found this is a much faster way of doing it than like looking for them with the primal vision. So I kind of just drag, because the selection radius is enormous. Like if it's visible, you can select it. You can just peek your head over the mountains. Nah, nothing for a while here. I don't think these animals were loaded in. Some wolves we could tame. Nah. No, this is all getting a bit too far away now. Okay, cool. Yeah, you don't want to go too far out. Your people tend to like starve to death on the way. They don't really bring snacks, you know. This isn't Kerbal Space Program. They don't prepare for the future here. What do we need? 2 logs. How are we doing for lumber? We are completely out. Okay, time to... what am I doing? Time to fix that. I've let this area regrow, so we can go ahead and put down some more banners and just get that all chopped. Chop, chop, chop. Yeah, chop all of this. We don't really need to be worrying about foraging anymore, so... You know, it's chill. I'm gonna get, let's say, 5 people working that. Some people have no warm clothing. Oh, we are a little bit behind on the wool clothing. Yeah. Where's my weaver? Is that being produced? No, but I have wool. Yeah, something's wrong with my... I think I have too many jobs. Anyway, that's something for another time. Ooh, the raiders have come in and they've got some tall shields. Bronze weapons. Ooh, he's got iron. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we're in danger. Let's go ahead and sound the alarm. Let's close the gates. Seal the north. Okay, everybody get inside. Come on. Close the gates. That guy needs to get inside. Okay, you're just stuck outside. Close this gate. Close this gate. Close this gate. Okay, so we got raiders coming in. Let's have a look at that mini-map. Did we get a mini-map in this game? I can't remember. Straw shot? Oh, cool. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, because they're lining up here, which means... Ah, yeah, there are some raiders coming here. Okay, we got 2 attacks. Anyone on this side? No. These guys are pretty massively outnumbered, so we should be okay. Let's bring it down to 1x speed. Oh, she's getting hit. Oh, Irene's dead. Okay, we lost somebody. Come on. She was an archer, too. There we go. Okay. Oh shit, they're through the walls over here. Oh man, okay, they're down. The dogs helped out there. Alright. I'm gonna get let's get the mob to run out here. Let's watch these guys. See how well they do. Oh. That's not good. Wow. Well, I'd say we sorted them out pretty well, and we got a good supply of shields and things now. Pretty nifto. Pretty... Oh, that's kind of trashed. We got some iron weapons. Okay. Open all the gates. We lost a gate there. Looks like either I didn't build the wall here, or we lost some. Okay, let's just build that up. Cool. And then here, we're going to need another gate. Maybe we should have gotten those defensive gates. I don't know. Any other holes? Nah, some damage was done to this wall, but nothing we can't fix. Right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. And the walls will decay over time. You gotta just maintain them. Ah, bronze spears. Hey, all willing additions to the arsenal. Thank you. Look at our people marching off here after that victory. Looking very cool. Oh, there's some swords out front there. I want to show you those ones. I really like the way the swords look. Pick someone here. And zoom in on him. He's going to clip into the building now. Nothing can be done. There you go. You can kind of see his... you can kind of see the shiny. He's kind of got 3 people existing in one space there. This is Dragon Ball Z. You know when they touch tips and they fuse into one person? That's Goku, Vegeta. I mean, I'm not sure why they're, you know, blonde and white, but we don't ask too many questions. This is the Super Saiyan level 9001. You're not ready for this kind of power. Low on food. Oh god. We need to be processing that damn flour. You people didn't bring in the damn food. That's why we're low on food. Go out to harvest. Oh, shit. We might need to do a bit of a hunt. The fruit will tide us over. People should eat that, right? Oof, we might struggle this winter time. That's a possibility, for sure. Oh, someone got an infection. She dead. Yeah. I mean, you just dead, girl. I'm sorry. My apologies, but you know how it be. Okay, hey, the donkeys are being used for good stuff. There we go. Okay, the carts are coming in. Did we pull everything out of the ground here before it rotted? I doubt it. I strongly doubt it. Hey, we got our first iron mine up. Was that the close one or the further one? It was the further one. The one I put down first. Interesting. Oh, there's another one over there. Yeah, we got plenty of iron. We're super sorted for the late game. Okay, well that's all well and good. Yes, okay, linen cloth is being, wool cloth is being produced, matching population growth. Very nice. What does this trader have for me? Oh, he's gone. Damn it. Rob him. Rob him. Take a shit. Don't think we can attack the traders, can we? I don't think so. Alright. Alrighty. What are we waiting on here? Logs? Yeah. A lot of that going around. We got 4 coming in here, which should be enough to satisfy... Yeah, there we go. 3 more there. Oh, this cart needs some love. We're going to want to maintain a supply of those, aren't we? Carts. I want 5 carts. 5 sleighs, 10 carts. Let's like switch that around, because now we've got the donkeys to support it. We have 7 donkeys at present, and 2 horses, meaning we can carry 9. Okay. Watermill is up. Producing flour. Excellent. So now, I should probably put a grain storage next to this, right? Let's throw one of those down, a granary. Inside the walls, of course. But like... maybe just here? Yeah? And like make that a higher priority. Can we set priority on these? No. No, we cannot. Okay, well, I mean, I'll just set it for grain storage and hopefully it works out. Oh, rye is being affected by disease. Shit, we're gonna lose that harvest. I think we might actually get some starvation happening this time round. Pulses last, but not as long as you want them to. Hey, okay, this stuff's getting done. Excellent. Yeah, I think we just need more people. As weird as it sounds, I think we need more people to be able to get through all this like these jobs we have. Because a lot of people are just standing idly here. Not just kids, like just this dude. He's just chilling right now. Okay, going to well. Are you going to fulfill like an important purpose? Extracting water, and then you're going to drop it off. Okay, that's good. Do more of that. I think it just takes a while for them to get assigned jobs. That's probably what it is. Okay, you accept nothing. Nothing at all. Except the wheats. Yeah. That's the only thing you're gonna take. Okay, cool. Yeah, because this is straw, right? Yeah. Ah, that's probably why my straw is not getting picked up. It's because we've got nowhere to put it. Well, let's store some of it out here. We don't really need it in the city. Builds, production, storage. I want to, before we end off here, I want to see what some of those iron tools look like. I'd love to go up to steel, but we just, I mean, if I can get 12 points, I'll try for it. But, yeah. We could also improve our baking, just to, you know, further solidify our food reserves, but it's not all that important to me. Let's put down these storage piles for the hay. Or thatch, sorry, straw, that's what it's called. Straw. You know what, one more is probably fine. No, we're gonna need more than that. Can we fit one there? Let's also put them out of the way. They're kind of big and ugly. That one over there. So our lady friend here is currently making us an iron sword, and I quite like the animations here. Let's have a little look-see at what we've got in our basic blacksmithy. So, oh, she's got an iron sword. There it is. Still with the nifty bronze handle, very Nordic in style. I quite like it. Ooh, Very cool. Looks like a sax. Sax. Don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that. Sax. Pretty nice. So let's have a look at our little blacksmithy here. I'm interested to see how they've modeled it. So we've got our coal pit forge. If that makes sense. We have our stake anvil. That looks pretty cool. By stake, it means that it's got this sort of long tang here, and you kind of hammer it into the surface you're going to be embedding it in, be it the ground or a tree stump in this case. We have some dies, which I'm assuming are for some sort of initial casting. And then you would sort of refine it on the anvil. That would make a lot of sense. It would reduce a lot of the work required. Over here we have some pretty serious billows, which are attached to this lever here, just to make a bit of extra strength. We've got what looks like charcoal pots, I'm guessing, maybe water pots for quenching. Very cool. And that's interesting. We're fueling it with wood. Oh, no, we're not fueling it with wood. That's the handle wood. That's what she's got there. Okay, so then over here we have our bloomery, which is where we melt the iron. So I have a very rudimentary knowledge of how these things work. I did do a blacksmithing apprenticeship, and it was a lot of fun, but this is, I mean, like, you know, I'm not a proper one. It was just kind of like, I worked with the blacksmith for like a year and a half. But these bloomeries are really cool. I never actually got a chance to make bloom. I really wish I had. But the premise is pretty simple. You kind of put the stuff in the top, that you sort of layer your ores with charcoal and things. There's a lot of videos on YouTube of primitive channels doing it. And then you leave the top open. Normally it would be a lot narrower than this, though, in as far as I understand it, because the higher the flow rate of air out, like, you know, the smaller the channel, the higher the pressure is going to be of the air coming out, means that you don't have to push as much through with these bellows, you know, because you've got a bit of more of a natural draft going on. But yeah, this would work, I suppose. And then basically everything you kind of keep piling it in. You go ore, charcoal, and you just get the temperatures at the core so extreme that the iron separates from its ore and just kind of pools at the bottom. It picks up a lot of carbon in the process, so what you're probably getting is something closer to, what's the word for it? Cast iron than actual iron. Would have been extremely brittle. And then with a lot of working and tempering and oxidizing in the actual smithy, you would produce iron, you know, or actually a really decent quality steel. That would be a more refined product. But those initial iron weapons would have had to have been worked a lot in order to remove some of the carbon, and that would have made them quite soft. And if they weren't tempered properly, they would have been incredibly brittle. But then, you know, once you get to steel processing, all you got to do, really, if you've got cast iron, is get it incredibly hot, like almost to the point of liquid. Actually, I think you have to liquefy it, and then you just blast it with oxygen, like copious amounts of oxygen, and you are golden. Anyway, that's the lesson over. I hope you enjoyed. It's time for us to buy a lot of fuel. And by fuel, I mean food. We need a lot of food. Let's get some sickles so we don't have to produce them. Let's go ahead and buy that copper so we don't have to make it. And the ore, sure. What the hell. And I'm just going to sell, like, all this extra stuff we've got here. Hold on, with just the stone we've got, we could actually buy a tech. 420. Ha, 420. That was the stupidest thing I've done, I'm sorry. For 40... You know what, let's go ahead and get the copper and the tech. Why not? Couple bone spears in there. Sure. Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. We got stone carving. I was kind of keen to check that out anyway. But we are almost at the end of things here. There's not really all that much more to do. We're about to starve to death, so there's that. But we can have a look at our... Whoa, check these statues out. Oh, that's a serious upgrade from the old rock over here. Yeah, we're going to want to recycle these megaliths, these menhirs, back into their root forms. Let's watch someone do that. So this should turn it back into a stone, right? A megalith? Yeah, and megalith, by the way, if I didn't explain it, I don't think I remember. Lithos just means rock, as far as I understand it. So megalith, just large rock, you know. That's what it means. So there's that. Is Regor rock? Now I'm doubting myself. Damn it. I'm pretty sure Lithor means I'm pretty sure lithor means like stone, but it might not. Now I'm thinking regor means dirt. Yeah, my ancient Greek is not what it used to be. I used to know that stuff. Not anymore. Oh shit! Our cows have all got. Oh, they all got the AIDS. Oh no, I don't think we're gonna make it. This is looking suddenly very bad. Oh well. We can go ahead and throw down some cool statues though. That'll be nice. Spiritual. Let's finish things off here. Ooh, look at that guy. Very snazzy. And last one. Let's just go ahead and replace what we had. I don't want the squatty one. I want the big one. Bigger is more better. That's the same statue, damn it. Come on, give it to me. Okay, fine. If you have to be short, you have to be short. Oh, it begins. All the damn cows be dying. Oh no. Oh no. I hope I can still eat them if they die of disease. Because if not, this playthrough... I mean, it's ending anyway, but like... It would have ended on a pretty rough note. For sure. Let's build a banner too, since we have the tech unlocked, right? Banner. Hey, look at that. Oh, it's like a snake. Interesting. Let's go ahead and put that outside the gates. Intimidate the ne'er-do-wells who would strike at us. That wheel is going. Damn. So, what's going on here? We've got a log in the center that's turning, presumably to some gears over here, which are turning that millstone. Interesting. I played Medieval Engineers back in the day when it was still fresh and sexy, and I really did enjoy it. Quite a lot, in fact. It's kind of cool to see, you know, you get a bit of an idea of how that stuff would have worked playing that game, and I think Kingdom Come did a pretty good job of representing it too. Okay, where are you taking this? To the warehouse? You're getting some chow. Okay, now what are you doing? Going to the roundhouse. You're gonna drop off that iron? Okay, so who's gonna come get the iron? Oh, someone did already. Shit, it's gone forever. Are we building the banner? Ah, it's already put here. Okay, cool. Wow, you got so much iron you can waste it on trophies. Huh, that's a flex. That's a flex. Okay, we got netting, which allows us to build fish traps. Okay. So, where would I get that? Allows you to make fishing nets. It's probably under the weaver? No. Work outfitter? No. Ah, here. Yeah, I want to produce fish traps. I'm guessing that replaces the fishing spear, which is kind of the last thing we were using this for. Or fishing rod, rather. Or is that like a supplementary thing? Advanced fishing tool, specialized fishing tool. That's the best one. I'll just produce them both. This one's just a bit more expensive. Yeah, so we won't have as many. So let's go ahead and limit the amounts there. Fishing tools. Ah, that's why we're not producing that many fishing rods. Okay, well, 50% of the population's... maybe we should be upping our fishing numbers and going further. Yeah, maybe we should be going further. Let's go further. Okay, so we are fishing that water. We could be fishing this water there, for sure. And we could be fishing... Are we fishing that water? I can't remember. We could be fishing this water. So you take 5 people. You can support like 4. You got mud and 1. No, that needs to be like 3. No wonder we don't have any fish. There we go. Okay, that should keep it up. I know we're gonna overfish, but it just kind of means that, you know, I don't know. I just feel like we'll get more fish. We probably won't. We're probably gonna get less fish now. There's like too many people fishing. Okay, pick up this fruit. We just need all the food we can get at this point. It's getting a bit desperate out here. What have you got? Chestnuts? You're not ready for that. Anyone here? Nah. Are these trees ready for harvest yet? Maybe. Maybe. They harvest in the summer, right? Yeah. Harvest the berries. It's too late, though. I think they're going to switch over before we can get that. Oh, they never brought in that copper. Hey, could you pick up the copper? Cheers. Just grab people who don't know what they're doing. You, get the copper. You, get the copper. There we go. Okay, that's been stowed away safely for use. How is all of this going? So tin seems to be the holdout here. That's what we're missing. Tin is the holdout. So we got an iron ore mine out here. Tin is being produced, but no one's coming out here to work this, right? Nah. No, they're all too busy harvesting. Okay, it is that time of year, I suppose. So we're probably only getting that mining done during, like, the winter. It's non-ideal. Oh well. It is what it is. And we have some tin stashed here. Oh, so it's the copper ore we're out of. Yeah, that makes sense. These mines are running dry. And they're gone. Oh well. Well, we're going to be moving over to iron in, you know, totality pretty soon. So, it's a chill. In fact, actually, why don't we just go ahead and upgrade that. And we'll leave the metalsmith intact, and he can just produce, like, with whatever we have left, just produce what you got. But we'll sell the rest of the ores and such. Yeah, so we got like 4 bits of copper, make 4 copper tools, I don't care which. I really don't. And we'll just use that, cool. Alright guys, well, I mean, yeah, that's kind of been it, hasn't it? Let's have a look at this in action. That'd be and he walked away, damn it. But as you can see, he was sort of sitting here, pushing down on these handles, creating a bit of a draft. Looking good. So now we can continue to expand this, but it's all getting a bit samey for me. I had a lot of fun playing Dawn of Man, I really did. I absolutely love management games, and this one has an interesting twist with the combat. It's rudimentary, but it's fun. You know, it doesn't have to be amazing. It doesn't have to be everything. We just got 500 beers. I feel like that's a pretty solid high point to leave off of, just before everybody starves to death this coming winter. Oh, we got a good amount of bread now, though. That's nice. Yeah, guys, that's kind of been it. If you've enjoyed watching, hit that like button. If you haven't, hit the dislike button. If you enjoyed this series, please head over to the Discord server and recommend more games like this that you'd like to see me play. It's an open book. I've worked out a pretty solid schedule for the coming months to kind of facilitate as much variety on the channel as possible. Kenshi, of course, very big series. That's going to run for a little while. Things like RimWorld, those are big series. They run for a while. But there's a lot of games like Dawn of Man that we can do sort of shorter 5 to 6, 7, 8 episode stints on, you know. Anyway, that's it. This has been episode 9 of Dawn of Man. I hope you have enjoyed watching. And I guess I'll see you with the next one. Cheers.